Is the Tesla Model Y really the car for everyone? With Elon Musk. You might think of the Tesla Model Y as a Tesla Model 3 that has been given a shot of steroids to transform it into an SUV. And this SUV version of the Model 3 has a higher driving position and greater space inside, but is it the ultimate EV for everyone? Elon Musk guaranteed that the Model Y would have outstanding driving capabilities and be the safest vehicle in its category when released. He went on to indicate that despite having the utility of an SUV, the vehicle will have the handling of a sports car. This thing will ride really tight around corners, Musk added. That sounds almost too good to be true, but is it not? That said, let's dive right in. Let's get into what all that is about, and whether it's a car you should consider getting. Also, you might want to subscribe to this channel, because we have many more reviews coming that will help your information on and purchase decisions on current and upcoming EVs. The Model Y is a standout among other EVs when it comes to providing a pleasant blend of spaciousness, range, and performance for an electric vehicle. It made its debut in 2020 as the first all-electric car in the compact SUV category. It is comparable in size to Tesla's Model 3 compact sedan, but the cabin offers more space for both passengers and their luggage. Even a third-row seat, although a rather compact one, is an option in this vehicle, but we will get into more of that in a moment. Tesla's Model Y can be considered a more reasonably priced successor of the Model X. It is also considered a more spacious version of the older Model 3. Hence, it positions itself somewhere in the middle in terms of both pricing and performance. The Model Y, which was Tesla's most recent model to be made accessible to the public, was the first to utilize a heat pump instead of electric resistance in order to heat the inside cabin and prepare the batteries. Since then, Tesla has included the heat pump in its other models, along with additional amenities such as Chrome Delete trim. At this time, the Model Y is offered in two different dual-motor all-wheel drive configurations, the long range and the performance. And as we go along, we will touch on some of the differences between the two, so you might want to pay attention. Both trims derive their power from a 75 kWh battery pack. The EPA estimates that the long-range Model Y has a capacity to travel 326 miles on a single charge and can attain a top speed of 135 miles per hour. All of this while achieving a speed of 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.8 seconds. The EPA estimates that the Tesla Performance Model Y has a range of 303 miles, but it has the ability to reach a top speed of 155 miles per hour and can travel from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.5 seconds, making it comparable to the performance of supercars. That is even considerably quicker than the BMW iX3, let alone the Jaguar I-Pace. The Model Y isn't quite as quick as an identical Model 3, and you would want to blame the extra weight for that. And in some evaluated real-world range tests, the long range managed 248 miles in the winter, but it managed an outstanding 304 miles on a warm July afternoon, which is how far the Model Y lags behind when it comes to driving distance during the snowy season. During the summer of 2020, Elon Musk gave an interview to the media in which he stated that the Model Y would begin production at Giga Berlin, where there will be a significant overhaul of the way in which the electric vehicle is assembled. This resulted in Tesla developing a unibody casting process that they called the Mega Cast or Giga Press. This machine combines the front and rear sections of the frame into a single cast design by pouring molten aluminum into the design. In terms of its overall appearance, the Model Y is reminiscent of a hatchback variant of the Model 3. Because most electric vehicles don't require a grille, this vehicle, just like its sibling, the Model 3, does not have one. It had previously been reported that Tesla's Model 3 would soon be coming with an option for a tow hitch, which would make it comparable to those identical cars in Europe. The tow hitch may presently be configured for the Model Y on Tesla's website as an add-on for the price of $1,000, and it has a maximum towing capability of 3,500 pounds. Now, although a trailer hitch is only included as a standard feature on Tesla's Model X SUV, the Model Y is the company's second electric vehicle to provide the option of purchasing it as an aftermarket upgrade. That being said, an inclusion in the Model Y that would cause much stir and anticipation was its seating and general interior outlook. Both the Model Y and the Model X offer seating for 7 passengers. Tesla had been promising a third-row 7-seat option for quite some time, far before the Model Y was ever delivered to customers. Unfortunately, it would become a hyped feature that buyers would have to wait for continuously after delay after delay. After all, Elon Musk and his company have been notorious for missing deadlines and promised deliveries. So, no surprise there. The third-row seats were still unavailable when the first Model Ys started being delivered to customers in the year 2020. Musk later guaranteed that the company would start making deliveries at the beginning of December 2020. December came and went without Tesla announcing a Model Y with 7 seats. However, the company did finally add the option for a third row to their sales page in 2021. However, it is presently only available on the long-range model. And as though the delay and limited inclusion were not enough, if you do get the long-range model, passengers in the third row have extremely little headroom and even less legroom than they would have otherwise. But it is not all terrible, especially when you consider how the Model Y does better in space than the Model 3. Regarding interior dimensions, the Model Y provides additional headroom for both the front and rear seats. Even though the front seats have less legroom, the rear seats have 5.3 inches of extra legroom. The shoulder room is nearly identical, but the hip room is somewhat different. While there is more hip room in the front seats, there is 1.8 inches less hip room in the back seats. In the end, the Model Y had 53 cubic feet more cargo capacity than the Model X. When it comes to technological aspects of the Model Y, there are considerable benefits as well as drawbacks. The large screen located in the center of the cabin has images that are clear and easy to read. The navigation system, which is based on Google, is similarly straightforward and simple to understand. However, in places with poor coverage, the system may take a while to refresh, leaving you without a map for the time being. The audio system, which features 14 speakers, has a sound quality that is quite immersive. The most significant drawback is that it does not support the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto smartphone connectivity systems. The only option to connect your phone is through Bluetooth, which is a poor substitute. But does that make up for its ride convenience? When compared to the performance model, the ride quality of the long-range variant is significantly superior. However, despite the fact that the long-range has a significantly more tolerable ride, there is a greater possibility for minor bumps and fractures to enter the cabin. Fundamentally, the Model Y does not excel in terms of ride quality and comfort. On winding roads, the iX3, I-Pace, and EV6 all have a stronger sense of balance, exude more self-assurance, and ultimately provide more driving pleasure. In addition to the jolting motions that you will experience in your seat as a result of the car's poor reaction to potholes and a bumpy road, the Model Y is very noisy while it is in motion. Because there is no parcel shelf and the ceiling is made of glass, neither of which is particularly good at absorbing sound, the inside can sometimes function more like an echo chamber than anything else. The brakes on the Model Y, on the other hand, are excellent. They are significantly smoother and more progressive than those on most electric cars, which makes it extremely simple to determine how much pressure you need to apply. When you get beyond that and into a turn, you'll find that there's plenty of grip and not too much body lean, but you'll also have to compensate for some steering lock. In 2022, Tesla has been working on implementing a few minor upgrades and improvements to the Model Y. These include the replacement of the old lead-acid battery with a new lithium-ion battery, which is lighter, as well as laminated rear windows, which help to better insulate the cabin from outside noise. However, there have been rumors that the Y would undergo even more severe transformations in the near future. To be more specific, Tesla may be considering switching the design of the main battery pack on the Y to a structurally integrated design that is referred to as 4680. So there you have it, folks. While the Model Y has its pros and cons, there is no denying that it is one of Tesla's best cars. But as to whether it fits your taste as a customer, how about you let us know in the comments section below. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for more updates on what Tesla and other EV companies may have in store for you for the coming year.